Welcome to Nasdaq TradeTalks. I'm Jill Malandrino, Global Markets Reporter at Nasdaq, coming to you live from Exchange in Miami. Joining me for this segment, we have Alex Morris, Chief Investment Officer of FM Investments, to discuss an ETF suite of products that give investors exposures to US Treasuries. It is great to see you as always, Alex. Welcome back to TradeTalks.
Thanks for having me back.
All right, let's talk about the US benchmark that launched just 18 months ago. 3 funds, now it's 10, over $4 billion in assets under management.
Yeah.
That's pretty impressive growth.
It's been a lot. It's been a ride. I mean, you were the first person we talked to about that.
I remember that.
And we were trying to figure out, that was back when single equity ETFs were becoming popular. And folks asked, well, are you just the other thing? And I think our growth has proven that no, we were different, and that, look, we were certainly helped by the yield curve and a meaningful return in really bonds in general with treasuries and a desire to be in that space. But we're really amazed with the uptake we've had, the number of investors who've told us they're happy with the products, and the folks who come to us and keep asking us, what else should I be doing? Like, what are the other things that we forgot to build? And we're really
excited. That's a good problem to have.
Yeah, it's a great problem. We're really happy to be able to provide one of those.
So what type of investor profile would this suite be appropriate for?
When we thought about it, we thought it would be really institutional investors who were just tired of rolling treasuries. We were really happy to see that it's everybody. Retail investors, I mean, we started a pretty very aggressive digital campaign, and I get my cousins and my mom who gets hit with our ads, and the best part about the treasuries are they're appropriate for everybody. So we thought would be largely institutional. That's probably a third of the book. A third of it are retail investors, and a third are advisors who use it, everything for cash management all the way through managing duration and controlling their exposure that other asset managers have built for them.
So it doesn't sound like it's a yield play solo only.
No, we thought it would be, and certainly there's a lot of interest in the short end of the curve where yield is greatest. But we're really excited to see that even when yields start to dip, we don't lose assets, folks just take a longer duration bet, which is what we've been training them to do, and what we've been telling folks to be ready for. We're seeing that happen, and we're seeing them do it in numbers, which is great.
So you had mentioned clients they're looking for the next thing. What's next in terms of the product line or just for FM investments in general? So
certainly for the Treasury series, we've had a lot of really interesting ideas from investors told us, I'd love it if you did this. So we see a lot of folks who want spread plays. What is we have on inversion happening? How do we take advantage of that? Folks who want tips and other sort of products that are really going to protect against inflation, and then leverage versions of this, folks who really want exposure in a more futures-like product, but without all of the inherent leverage or the day settling that would go in with the rebalance of a daily future fund.
All right, Alex, appreciate the insight as always. Thanks for joining us on Trade Talks, and thanks for joining me from Exchange. I'm Jill Malandrino, Global Markets Reporter at Nasdaq.